Hey guys, so this past weekend I had some friends visiting me in Boston, and during our time here we took the T a couple times. And where I'm from, we don't have public transportation, so they were a little thrown off by a few things we saw. As I'm sure most of us know, or if you haven't witnessed it yourself, you've probably heard stories of some weird occurrences on the subway, on the bus, and so today I just wanted to talk about subway etiquette. Now, I'm not saying any of the four of us are guilty of these rather disgusting offenses. However, I would just like to put this out on the internet just in case anyone who does these things sees this video and can learn a few things. Now, number one is also one of my biggest pet peeves for life in general. What bothers me most of all in the subway is when an elderly person or a disabled person or a pregnant woman or someone who clearly needs a seat cannot find one because able-bodied people just continue sitting there reading their Kindle or listening to their music. It just bothers me. You're on the subway for like 15 minutes. If you're able to get up and, hold the railing, as germy as it may be, you just gotta take one for the team. Just do it. It's polite. They're not going to be offended if you offer them a seat. If they are, then it's their problem, not yours. You just have to be the bigger person here and deal with it. Number two is people who deal with personal hygiene on the subway. I've seen people clip their nails. I've seen people clean their ears. I've seen people do an array of disgusting things on the subway. Please, please, please just wait until you get home and have your own bathroom. It's not that long of a T ride. It's not an imperative thing. You're not gonna self-destruct if you don't fix it on the T. So please, just wait until you get home, because the rest of us and people throughout the day have to sit in your seat or stand where your nail clippings or whatever else may be, the floor seats of the T. Okay, so number three is also sort of in the personal hygiene, I guess. Okay, so most people, when they sneeze or they cough, they cover their mouth, which is good because it doesn't spread the germs, I get that. However, if you cover your mouth or nose with your hand and then you're touching the seats or you're touching the railings, that's not helpful, okay? Sorry, but this just bothers me. So if you could please just try to remember to use your elbow or just not touch anything, then we're good, we're fine. And number four, this doesn't fall so much in the disgusting category as much as the being respectful category. I don't care what kind of music you listen to. I listen to almost everything. So nothing really bothers me, but it does bother me if I'm sitting near you or standing near you on the T and I can hear your headphones. If I wanted to listen to music, I would have brought my own. I promise. It's usually with me. If I don't have my headphones on, it means I probably don't want to be listening to music. And to be quite honest, you're probably just hurting yourself and your eardrums more than actually enjoying the music. So just turn it down a notch. Alright, so I'll step off of my soapbox now. But here are just a few tips when riding the T or any other kind of public transportation. Bring hand sanitizer. You're not a germaphobe. It's the smart thing to do. At least for me, because I hate getting sick. 2, if you're only riding a couple stops, just stand unless the train's kind of empty. You're gonna get there soon, it's fine. And my third tip really just applies to Boston because I don't really know how other places work, and for a place like New York or somewhere on a larger scale, you can't really avoid public transportation. But here in Boston, it's not that big. You can schedule time to walk places, I promise. If you're on a deadline or if it's raining, sure, ride the T. But honestly, Boston is a really beautiful city. I know last year I depended on the T, and this year I found that I really enjoy walking, especially this time of year when you can go through the public garden and the commons to get where you're going. But I would love to hear your opinions on if I'm overreacting, if you agree, any other tips, any other pet peeves. Just let me know down in comments. Emily, I will see you on Wednesday.